How's it going, everyone? This is Tarot King. Today we're doing a tarot reading, or multiple tarot readings, but the pick a card on today's tarot reading is, what does the dark side have to say to you? Okay, we have, what was stack one? Stack one is the dragon. All right. Stack two is this alien head. And stack three is the skull. The timestamps will be in the comments, and you can fast forward. We'll have the banners as you see below. They say pile one, pile two, pile three. So if you need to just fast forward that way, you can. But the banners will tell you, when you are in the correct place. Okay. What's up, guys? How are you, Ronnie? Yes, you can get a card. Of course, you can get a card. How is everyone? Welcome, welcome. Tarot King in the house, okay? Today, guys, if you're just tuning in, I'm doing a tarot reading. Pick a card on what does the dark side have to say to you, okay? But we'll do that later. For right now, I'm just doing free readings and paid readings. So if anyone would like a paid reading, it is $15 or 2,000 stars through Facebook, okay? And yeah, it's my pleasure to be here. How's it going? Good morning. Oh my goodness, the door just swung open. Nice breeze going through. What's everybody up to? The door will be okay. I think my grandma's outside. What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? Guys, if you're just tuning in, we're doing a tarot reading. Pick a card on what does the dark side have to say to you. If you don't agree with those kind of messages, that's okay. Just keep scrolling. If you would like the message, just stick around, okay? Today's pick a card. The crystals are as so. The first one is Ruby Zoisite, a dragon head, okay? Stack two is the Howlite, alien head with labradorite eyes. And stack three is the skull, okay? It's raining buckets here. I love rain. Ooh. It's good to see you guys. What's going on? What's up, Jane? How is everybody? All right. So if anyone wants a free reading, just drop your name and your, what you want, what you're thinking of. Like, do you have a question, or do you want like just a card for general? I love rain. That's why I have the Three of Swords tattooed on my arm. And tarot, this is the card of pain. And some people would be like, why would you get that on your body? Well, I've been through a lot of pain. But secondly, it has rain. You can't really see it because of the light, but I got it mainly because the rain. Hey, we're flooding. I love floods. I love hurricanes. I'm like, let it pour, Jesus. Okay, so I'm going to pull one for Ronnie first. She asked first. So let's get to it. Guys, if you're just tuning in, we're doing a message from the dark side. What is the dark side? It can be the darkness of ourself, the part of ourself we repress and hide, or it can even go as far as the dark forces of the universe, okay? Whatever you're thinking, but I'm doing a tarot reading from the dark side. I've done these before, and I'm going to try to be the best messenger I can. Everyone's tempted with darkness, right? And sometimes the darkness, they keep it kind of, I wouldn't say real because they be lying too, but the dark side is pretty blunt, and they speak the truth in a different way, I guess you could say. But anyway, today we're doing a tarot reading on what the darkness wants to tell you. And it's funny because as I say that, I have my dog, stop it. She's licking my legs, and I'm like, honey, we're talking about the darkness here, and I have puppies licking my legs. We're flooding. General reading, please. I'm scared in the dark. I mean, I love the darkness. I can turn out all the lights and just lay there in peace, like I was about to say a vampire in a coffin, but I don't like that because I know some real vampires. And darkness is nothing but the absence of light, guys, if you didn't know. All right, it's the hidden things. Hello, Kara. All right, so we're gonna pull one for Ronnie. Let's see. Steer come through. What's Ronnie need to know today? What's Ronnie need to know? Okay. So we have the Knight of Swords on the bottom of the deck, Ronnie. A lot of your cards are about moving forward. You also have the Chariot, and the Knight of Swords is very fast moving. On this Chariot, she's crying. Okay, it's in Alice in Wonderland where she's cried and there's a whole river, right? And in that story of Alice in Wonderland, she says, "Oh dear," and I forget the rest of the quote, but she realizes she's cried and there's all these tears, right? I think you need to move forward. We also got the Two of Cups, which is about relationships, okay? A strong bond. We even have the Four of Wands. Wow. We do have the Devil and the Two of Pentacles. You have a lot of twos here, Two of Pentacles and Two of Cups. And when I see the Chariot, it's usually drawn by a black lion and a white lion. Okay. And interesting enough, we're talking about the shadows today, but the Chariot is drawn by a black lion representing shadows and the white lion representing the light. And you need both to go forward. Okay. That being said, just embrace yourself, all the tears you've shed, okay, if any. But if you haven't cried, at least the times that you were sad, it looks like, I don't know, are you leaving a marriage or finding a new one or something like that? We have the Four of Wands. That's about unity, celebration, but the Devil here gives me maybe a toxic vibe. I think you're leaving toxic relationships, toxic habits. Anything associated with the devil, right? This is also Capricorn energy. I feel like you're having boundaries with narcissists and you're deciding to move forward so that you can attract real love, okay? But the Knight of Swords at the bottom asks you to, I'm trying to decide if it's telling you to speed up or slow down. I think speed up to where your goals are, but to slow down where when you're talking to other people in a quick manner, because the Knight of Swords is very blunt and he comes across a little how do I say? He comes across blunt. He comes across because he's intelligent, but he doesn't have the heart. He has the mind, but he's not using his heart and taking others into consideration. Let's see what else comes up for you, lovely. Oh, let's see. Surprise. It says a disappointment will be followed by pleasant surprise, and an invitation could bring love to those searching. So yeah, I see that you've had some experiences with the devil, okay, or narcissists, people who suck your energy, but you're moving forward to maybe real love, a strong bond, at least a good friend, okay? That is your reading. Okay, guys. Again, these are quickies if you get a free reading. And then I'm going to do the pick a card pretty soon. If you're just tuning in, we're doing the what does the dark side want to tell you? All right. Kara, can I have a general, please, currently on a weight loss journey and want to see if it will go well? Let's see what's up. Spirit come through for Kara on her weight loss journey. Let me see if we know for Kara on her weight loss journey. We have inner dialogue. And so Spirit is saying it's beautiful that you're doing what you need to do. What's the bottom? Divine plan. Okay. And this is part of the divine plan because we need to take care of our health, and our bodies are a temple for spirit and source. Okay. But the thing is, I'm getting with this message, is don't focus so much on the outer transformation, but on the inner transformation. It says, in order for things around you to change, you must first change your inner dialogue. I'm sure that's what you're doing, right? But it's just a reminder. We also have beacon of light. And it says, you are a leader, teacher, and mentor for many people around you. This is just showing you you're shining on the outside, so don't be so worried. However, it starts from within, a true diet, a true transformation. Let's see what else. We also have path of least resistance. And it says, when all doors seem to be closed, it's because you have not tried to open the correct one just yet. So if this diet doesn't work, you can always try another one, but it's not saying that you're going to fail. It's just saying the path of least resistance. And it says, again, when all doors seem to be closed, it's because you have not tried to open the correct one just yet. Like currently I'm on a diet, right? And I needed to hear this as well. But like, don't forget that it's okay to cheat. Like, for instance, on my diet, right? I'm on a low carb diet, and every 2 weeks, you know, what's it called? Every 2 weeks I have a cheat day, and it's not just so I can enjoy the foods that are not on my diet, but it's also like I've been taught as a child and grew up with this diet, that when you have a cheat day and get right back on the diet and don't keep on cheating, but just have a cheat day or two, and then get right back on the diet, it shocks your system and it burns more weight. So what I'm trying to say is, in your diet, don't be afraid to occasionally cheat, because if you're always thinking you have to be perfect, okay? If you're always thinking you have to be perfect and you have to eat all the right things, you'll be hard on yourself, and then it's just a trigger that will cause you to fail. But if you're cheating like maybe once every 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, whatever, it will help you. That's what I'm seeing in this path of least resistance. At the bottom, you have divine plan, and it says, your soul has a master blueprint of your life path that it holds within it. It will never steer you in the wrong direction. So continue to listen to your soul. And that's why Spirit started with the first card of inner dialogue, which is, again, says, in order for things around you to change, you must first change your inner dialogue. Oh, I definitely do. I'm not on any set diet. I eat whatever I want, just a little less. I've lost 32 pounds so far. Hold on. I'm on an injectable, I don't know what that is, med for diabetes as well as Metaform right now. It's a lifestyle change for me. I'm trying to embrace it. Well, good luck on your diet. But again, remember, it starts from within, and it's not external, it's internal. That Spirit wants you to realize, okay? All right. Thank you, ladies, for allowing me to read you. Let's see. Good afternoon, Angel. So we're gonna get started on the pick a card very soon. Is there anyone else who would like a reading? I see Jane. Is Jane still here? Okay, and then I'm gonna do just a couple more or one more, and then I'm gonna get to the pick a card. All right. So what's good? Look, I'm sweating, so the cards are sticking to my arm. Jane, I see you. Let's see what the astrology deck has for you. Spirit, come through for Jane. What energy surrounds Jane? What does she need to know? General advice. Ooh, I love this card. We have the 5th house with pleasure. This belongs to Leo. You could have some Leos around you. You could be a Leo. Okay, what else? What needs to be known to Jane? Maybe you're starting, we have midheaven. Maybe you're starting some kind of business. If you were to do art or something, people would see it. Maybe you're being called to create something. Only you'll know, right? Yeah, I feel like you're being called to create something, and it'll lead to abundance. We have this abundance card here with Jupiter. I love this card. And then also dignified with strength came out as well. Your husband is a Leo. Great. Bottom of the deck, we do have Aries with apt. I think Spirit is saying you need to act on some kind of business idea, or at least just start enjoying the finer things of life, because we have Jupiter. And then again, the fifth house of pleasure. As you see, there's a blank canvas. You need to remember that life is like a blank canvas. You just need to paint it your way, okay? Have fun, enjoy some pleasure, because you have so much cards about, the abundance of life, the flavor of life. You need to enjoy that, but you're being called to act on something, but also to know yourself. This, whatever this is, you're an Aries. Wow. So we got your husband, and we got you up in your reading. Now, we do have this extra card that I'm kind of skipping over, so I feel like it's important. Dignified, okay? As you see, there's a throne up in the heavens. Remember to stay dignified in your conversations, especially with Aries and Leo. That's a lot of fire, okay? So, like, I'm getting royalty vibes from both of you, or from you specifically, just because all these cards are very royal. But with Aries and Leo, they're both fire signs. So just be dignified. Try to watch your words and remember your royalty. But I really feel you're being called to act on a divine plan that Spirit is giving you, like I don't know, to do art or something. Okay. Besides that, I hope that resonated in some way, shape, or form. Yes, Irene, you can get a card from me, girl. Guys, if y'all are just tuning in, we're about to start the pick a card, okay? Thank you, Jane. Guys, we're going to do a reading today on what does the dark side want to tell you. We have stack 1 with the Ruby Zoisite Dragon Head. I've had this a long time. It's a big boy. Okay, Dragon, Ruby Zoisite. Pile 2 is the Alien Head with Howlite, and he has labradorite eyes. Okay. Pile 3 is the Bloodstone Skull. All right. So pick one of those crystals if you want a reading from the dark side. Other than that, I'm going to pull one for Irene. Let's get you just a quick general, Irene. Let's see what it says. All cards upright. What needs to be known to Irene? Ooh, I know that's right. You got the Queen of Pentacles. So I see you're building a nest, stability. You're focused on abundance. You have a big heart. What else? What needs to be known to Irene here? Yeah, you're being called to collaborate with others in some way, shape, or form. Masters of your profession, or just, people you can learn from. There's someone you need to work with. Okay, what else? What needs to be known? Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords. So Spirit says you can be in your head sometimes, Irene. The thing is, the Eight of Swords is self-limiting beliefs. And if you look in this card, it's my favorite. There's this queen who's always saying, off with your head. And then we have Alice here who ate a mushroom or whatever, and she got bigger. And now she's telling the queen, I'm pretty sure this is the scene in the book or whatever, where the queen is saying, off with her head. And then she realizes she's bigger than her. And she says, off with nonsense. Okay, so sometimes you got to tell people, off with nonsense. You ain't going to tell me what to do. But also, again, you're still being called to work with others, and know that you're a queen. Okay? You have two queens here. You have the Queen of Coins, which is about money, but you also have Queen of Wands, which is about embracing your shadow, which is what the pick a card is. So you might benefit from watching it, because we're going to be talking about the shadow, the dark side today. But anyway, just know your authority is what I'm seeing, and it's still okay to collaborate with others, because they'll show you that you're not, crazy. You're more free than than you're telling yourself you are. Okay? You can be in your head a lot. Let's see what a little bit more. Spirit, come through. What are you telling Irene? Okay, bottom of the deck, we have communication. So communicating with somebody. Okay. It says a reunion could bring love or a rekindling of friendships. A lucky win seems likely. So some type of friendship, some kind of collaboration definitely could happen to you or for you. And we have property here. It says a property purchase or sell for many, but huge security concerns and transactions. So just be careful in who you're communicating with, who you're working with, because sometimes the contracts we miss something, right? We have travel here. It says long distance communication will open up your life. And again, it's about communicating. Exciting experiences for singles and career advancement for others. And last but not least, you have nature. And I feel this is really important for you because when we're depressed or in our heads, a lot of the time therapists will tell you, like, go outside in the sun. And it's not just spiritual to get some sunshine, it's scientific that it'll make you more happy just to be out in nature. And it says interact with nature in the outdoors, around animals, farmlands, or the ocean. This will be good for you, for your soul, and healing for you. Okay? Definitely resonates. Thank you so much. You're welcome. It is always a pleasure. All right, all right, all right, guys. So I think that'll do it on the free readings for now. And we're going to get into what does the dark side want to tell you? What a touchy subject, right? I'm moving to a new state next month, and I'm nervous about purchasing a new home and being in a new place, but I'm excited. Hey, that was big confirmation then, right? Spirit says you're more free than you think you are. So get out of your head. You're embracing what did I say from the first card? You're building a nest, okay? And you're going to be protected, I feel. But collaboration is essential, communication. But again, Spirit's asking you just to heed security, transactions, heed the contracts, and go to the house, I guess, before you buy it. I don't know, but make sure everything is straight. All right? All right, all right, all right. So we're going to move on to what does the dark side have to tell you? Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's kind of hot in here, Grandma. Yeah, right. Guys, do y'all ever tell someone it's hot and they tell you no, it's not? That shit is most annoying. I'm like, yes, the fuck it is. I feel like excuse me, pardon my French. It's like I'm sitting in an oven. Like, really? What the fuck? And then they're like, no, it's not. It's not hot. I'm like, yes, it is. I'm sitting in an oven. Okay. Now, that being said, moving on. It's probably because I'm about to do a message from the dark side. They're like, the flames of hell. Lord have mercy. Okay, but anyway, I'm just kidding around. All right, so we're going to get started. Guys, if you're just now tuning in, what's up, Mary? If y'all are just now tuning in, we are about to do a reading on, I've said it a million times, I have to because people keep, like, they come and go. So this is the reading I'm doing is what does the dark side have to tell you? We have the lovely Ruby Zoisite Dragon Head. Take a look. Okay, let me get it closer so you can kind of see the red. Okay, bottom. That's Ruby Zoisite Dragon. And then we have Howlite Alien with Labradite Eyes. And pile 3 is the Skull. Okay, we're doing a pick a card right now. I'm not doing any more free readings at the moment. Maybe at the end, but again, I'd be tired at the end. So sometimes I just be like, bye. Okay, so if you're here and you want a reading, definitely pick, again, either the Ruby Zoisite Dragon, the, pile 2 is the Alien, and pile 3 is this Bloodstone Skull. Okay, the timestamps will be in the comments if you want to come back and watch it later. Other than that, we're about to get started. Now, what do I want? Sheesh, what do I want? I'm not feeling the alien today, so no on the middle one, just for me personally. I'm feeling the dragon, but I feel like there's a message calling to me from the skull. So I'm gonna pick the skull myself. Excuse me. All right. So that being said, I think we should use Gothic Tarot for this one. All right. Guys, if y'all just tuning in, we are doing a reading on what's the dark side have to tell you. You can fast forward later because I'm putting banners. So pile 1 is the dragon. Pile 2 is the alien. Pile 3 is the skull. Okay, so we're going to start with pile 1. All right. Let me clear my energy, guys. I'll get back to the comments as well. Okay, so this is for y'all Ruby Zoisite Dragons. Pile 1. Pile 1. What does the dragons need to know from the dark side? Channeling all the dark forces of this universe. What does the dark side want to tell pile 1? All cards upright. What does the dark side want to tell pile 1 with the Ruby Zoisite Dragon? What does the dark side want to tell? Okay. We got the Ace of Cups. So the dark side is talking about your love light. Okay. And it's such a pretty card. And I was seeing red in my third eye chakra. Let's see what else. Spirit come through. What is the dark side? What are the dark forces saying to pile 1? Ooh. That's a lot. But I'm seeing a heart reverse, so we'll take that. We have the 3 of Swords, and I did ask for upright, so we're going to keep it like that. Lots of red in your reading with the root chakra. Okay, let's see what else. Now, the Hangman tried to come out. Justice, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, 3 of Coins, and 3 of Wands. But I'm just taking 1. Spirit. Spirit's funny, huh? The dark side trying to come through, okay? But hold on, because I got my own way of doing things. Spirit come through. What is the dark side saying to the Ruby Zoisite Dragons? What's the dark side saying to the Ruby Zoisite Dragons? Ooh, the Hanged Man came out again. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. So this is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. The dark side wants you to know that you need to switch your perception on love. You've been stabbed in the back not once, not twice, maybe 3 times. I was just talking about my tattoo, right? The 3 of Swords, and it came up in your reading in the middle. Okay. The dark side also, I feel, wants you to take a different perception and to heal. Okay, we have the Hanged Man. As you see, it's like a Dracula vampire. This is also Pisces energy. The thing is, and it's funny because I always say with the Hanged Man, think with your heart over your head, right? Well, you've been stabbed in your heart. And so, the dark side wants you to take a pause, is what it looks like, just so you can get your head right about love specifically, because there's love out there for you, I feel. And to be aware of people who you're dating right now, they could break your heart as well. We have Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Again, this is a message from the dark side, but with the Knight of Pentacles, I love this card, by the way. Okay, there's all these wolves right here, like a pack of wolves. Okay, so just know that you have a pack of people around you. Wolves teach us that it's good to be both introverted and extroverted, to walk your own path, but also how to be a team player. With this Knight of Pentacles, I'm just seeing you need to slow down and know that we have a whole life to live, and you're going to have love eventually, and the dark side wants you to know that, but that it's okay to slow down and heal the wounds of your heart, all right? So let's see what else comes through. Here come through for the dragons. The dragons. What is the dark side telling the dragons? We have concern with number 33. All right. We have coffin. I know that's right. There's something ending, and it's like you're concerned about it, maybe. Let's see what else. What is the dark side telling the dragons? Imprisonment. Yeah. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have bad health. Wow, the dark side, okay? The dark side is like literally showing you, again, you need to heal. You need to take a pause. We also have Pisces energy. Well, it's Neptune, same thing, ruler of Pisces. And that's the 12th house, which is about um, escape, but also prison, okay? And so, the dark side is saying maybe you're in a prison because of the endings that has happened in your life and you're really concerned, always thinking about it. And this is bringing in bad health for you. Okay. So the dark side is saying to switch up your perception, because when it's negative energy like that, it can manifest in our bodies as real pain. I don't see Cash App tag. It should be in the description. It should be in the description. I could be wrong. Okay. If not, maybe I can try to comment it. Guys, can someone? Okay, I'll just spell it out. $ BRAY Don DON, then a capital B for back, BACK. That's it. That's it. That's it. The Saw. Is that your name? The Saw? All right. So that being said, pile one, you really need to heal because even the dark side is saying you are in your thoughts about an ending, and you need to heal this heart, the pain that has been shoved, the sores that's been shoved in your heart. It's causing bad health, and you need to heal. Okay, don't just rush into, like, that's why we had the Knight of Pentacles. Don't just rush into situations when your heart is wounded. It's like trying to cover up a wound and you get gangrene just because you're just, acting like it's not there. My first time, can I get a reading, please? Kenya, I'm doing a pick a card reading. We have pile one with the dragon, pile two, it's really big, I have to grasp it, is the alien, and pile three is this skull here. Okay, pick one, you get a reading. I'm actually doing a reading from the dark side right now, but I will be doing readings afterwards if you're still around. Okay, so you come through for pile one with the dragon. What? Oh, the dark side be wanting to talk to pile one. Okay, hold on. Here come through. What is the dark side saying to pile one? What is the dark side saying to pile one? We have change and development. Okay, really pretty cards, but it is telling you, you need to change something. You're developing. You need to heal. Where is my? Oh, here. I had a pile of books. Okay, here we go. I got all my books over here for cards. Okay. Now for pile one, this fallen angel. Let's see what it says. It says, oh, let me get this troll. Lord, go find a light. Okay. Anyway, pile one. It says, unless opposed by Beleth, this card bodes well. Act while your enemies are distracted. Okay. And it says, Gap is a powerful angel, almost the equal of Beleth, and a rival to him. According to legend, Gap was once forced by the magical spells of either Solomon or Noah's son, Shem, to serve Beleth in the composing of a book on mathematics and has resented it ever since. So when paired together, Gap and Beleth represent strife and discord. Alone, Gap can stir either love or loyalty. He can steal the strength of enemies and afflict them with lethargy. Ooh, okay. So that being said, I see conflict. I see there's a duality here with the Ace of Cups and the Three of Swords, that you could either stir up love or you can stir up conflict. Okay. I feel like you're being called to just focus on love and forgiveness, but also to move on with your life, because I feel, again, this is causing bad health. This could even be coming from a negative. Okay, I'm feeling for some of you, pile one, someone could be sending you negative energy, and this is why, maybe even the person you broke up with, okay, but they're sending you this energy. It's not even your own. and you're like trapped in this mental space, pile one, about the change and development, and you're really picking up on the energy of others, because this fallen angel specifically will drain your energy, as said, and make you feel lethargic. And I'm seeing a lot of that energy here under this card. So with this Knight of Pentacles, again, it's asking you to heal. It's asking you to think positive, okay? But the dark side would know if someone else is like sending you negative energy, because like that's literally who people go to, you know, do them kind of spells, all right? The Saw, I'll do your reading right after pile one, okay? That I'll take a break from the sticker card, and thank you for your donation, by the way. Let's see, Spirit comes through for pile one with the dragons. What is the dark side? It's too much. It's too much, Spirit. Come on. But I saw assess. I mean, I've seen it, so let's take it. It says assess the situation. The dark side is really that really connects to this card with concern. He's assessing the situation. And you're probably doing a lot of assessing. And Virgo can be very they can be very much worry ward. And no offense to Virgos, but that's just all signs have a negative and positive side. So you're in your head a lot. The dark side wants you to heal, because otherwise, if you just keep on going, it's like gangrene. Also, you have Furcus at the bottom with take advice, and this is still giving me the vibe of this guy right here. He's an older guy. Okay, and this is like an old wizard, fallen angel. He's good with herbs, astrology, healing, and this also talks about just pursuing your purpose without having to get into arguments about what you're doing in your soul, like, you know. And so with whatever the person this is that has caused bad health, imprisonment, change, pain even, you're being asked to just be peaceful and to heal and to switch your perception, because again, it's attracting a lot of negative energy to you. So I would definitely, yeah, we even have harmony under that one. You're being called to be a little bit more diplomatic and let the universe take care of all this, but also be aware someone could like be telepathically sending you some stuff or even doing spell work, but you don't have to worry. But the thing is, that was the point of their spell, was for you to worry about this change and development. And you're being called to assess the situation, to think clearly about it. Okay, let's see what else. A couple more. Hi, Jessica. How are you? How are you, beautiful? I'm going to pull 3 of these stars and then 3 from this star deck, and then we'll see what comes up. Here come through. What is the dark side saying to pile 1 with the ruby zoisite? We have the 12th house with escape. I was telling you guys about Pisces energy in the house of escape. This is a prison, okay? This is where we go to escape reality, but this is also where in astrology, it influences spell work, okay? So confirmation. Let's see what else. Aries, you could be talking to an Aries. This is the god of war. Know who you are. Aries key phrase is I am. And then we have Jupiter with abundance. Ooh. So you got some good luck coming for you if you just realize who you are. Bottom of the deck, yes, 10th house. Something prosperous can come, you know, if you just like tune into, like, be a little bit more selfish, I guess you could say, because we have the Knight of Pentacles, and the 10th house is about how other people see you. It's about success. So your the dark side wants you to be more selfish, and stop worrying about the breakups, the pain, okay, and not just stop worrying, but to assess the situation and to think more rationally. Jessica says, where's my candle? I haven't even started candles yet, but I'm doing the research. They coming soon. Just got out of work exhausted. Hey, at least you're working. Let's see what else comes up for you. Power 1. And this is actually a stone. Okay, let me just say that. With ruby zoisite is used to like transmute negative energies into positive energies, but also to like find a new job. So you could even be having these troubles at work, not just love, okay? But I really think it's more love. But you're gonna be successful. The dark side wants you to know that. The dark side wants you to like just lavish in your identity, because these little breakups were nothing, and like the dark side is like you have some success to achieve, material gain. That's what the dark side is mostly about, is material possessions and things like that. Uh, and so they're like literally saying, get up, get out, and get some. Hello, sweetheart. Please, may I have a card reading? Yes, you may, Pauline, here in a little bit. I'm doing a pick a card at the moment. Spirit, come through. What is the dark side saying to Pile 1? We have re-evaluation. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. What I've been saying. We have assess the situation. Now you have re-evaluate the situation. The dark side wants you to think about a situation. It says it's time to reevaluate your present circumstances and begin to make changes where changes are needed. Okay. And you also have the Knight of Pentacles. He knows that, with this energy, it's a slow process. But as you continue the mundane task of taking out the trash, showing up to work, doing what you need to do, you're going to be successful. And so you're really, really being called to reevaluate, think, okay, this, whatever this situation is, it's bad for your health. Okay. We also have manifesting magic from the dark side. It says, you are creating your life based on the intentions you send out into the universe. Okay, so everything we just said, and soul purpose, something exciting is on the horizon for you if you follow your passion. So the dark side wants you to know there's change, development. If you look at your situation and you think logically instead of all emotionally and from a place of pain, look, and then, okay, it says lightheartedness. And we were talking about the Three of Swords. There's 3 swords shoved in the heart. So the dark side really just wants you to be lighthearted, and continue to pursue your goals so you can get material gain. Also, like the dark side really wants you to be more vain. They want you to be more egotistical, okay? Because you're too much about other people, and like those people stabbed you in the heart. And so like the dark side is like, it's time to be lighthearted again, and there's other things to worry about than this, because it's the endings that you've experienced, because this is causing bad health in your life. It's manifesting, okay? It's making you sick, basically. All right. And they want you to escape this prison. That message came through strong, okay? It's a mental prison. All right. So we're going to move on to pile 2. That was very interesting. Whoever that resonated with, drop a heart emoji. If you picked pile 1, drop a red heart emoji, whatever color heart you want. But to let me know that resonated with your soul, okay? But again, this is from the dark side, remember that. And so it'll be up to y'all to decide if you want to, hold on to these messages. But I'm going to move on to pile 2. That was great. I liked that. I really did. That was an interesting reading from the dark side. We're going to move on to pile 2 now. Okay, the banner is in the comments. Let me see. Hook your #1 fan up, just waiting for my direct deposit to come through today. Hey, I got you, honey. Oh, I'm gonna do number 2, but I'm gonna actually do a reading for Thasaw, because Thasaw sent a payment, and thank you so much for the payment, by the way. What kind of reading were you looking for? Did you want a general reading? Do you have a question? What's good? I'm having fun. I'll be on TikTok later, guys. I'm going to do this video, and then I'm going to rest and eat some snacks. And so if you guys want to keep up with me, definitely follow me on TikTok. Thanks. Message from the dark side. You want a personal message from the dark side? Okay, Thassa. That's cool, because that's what we're doing right now. And maybe it'll line up a little bit with this pick a card, okay? Thassa, do I know you, or did you just find me on YouTube? Guys, if you didn't know, I go live on both YouTube and Facebook. I got you, Thassa. What's your name? What's your real name? Am I saying it right? Let's see. Spirit, come through. I'm channeling an octopus, okay? Kind of like not just a regular octopus. I'm channeling the Kraken from Pirates of the Caribbean, but it was also a mythology. Maybe you're running from something. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. You're not on Facebook. Okay, nice to meet you. Thank you for the donation and for being here. Spirit come through. What does the dark side want to tell this sign? What does the dark side want to tell this sign? What does the dark side want to tell this sign? Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Wow, much abundance. And then, wow, okay. We have the Five of Swords that came up in reverse, which I like to see, but I mean, I'm not really taking reversals right now. So, interesting enough, the Five of Swords, I like it in this deck. This guy is a troll. Look at him. He's laughing. He has a head on his stick. Okay. This is number 5 as well. Let's see. Bottom of the deck. Ooh, yes. What did I say? I was seeing a kraken with like tentacles, and then at the Knight of Wands, there's this like big serpent. Okay, you're being called to monsters in your life from the dark side. Okay, to be more confident in who you are. I'm thinking of Jack Sparrow. Look under there is the devil, Capricorn energy. Okay, so I feel like you're very focused on your goals right now. There could be some arguments happening, whether it be at work or the home life, but you're being called to know that you're an overcomer. Again, I was channeling that Kraken from like that big giant octopus that would sink ships, but the dark side says you can overcome these monsters and slay them. It looks like there's just like with the Five of Swords, there's some not just arguments or different opinions, but some haters, or maybe even you're feeling defeated. Let's see what else comes up. Spirit comes through for Tasa. And actually, hold on, let me confirm these cards. And then look, we have the Six of Swords as I pick up the deck. And that's about travel, again, giving me the vibes of the Kraken. And so even this thing on the devil. Okay, but bless. Let's channel a little bit more. What's this Five of Swords about for Tasa? The Two of Pentacles, where you balance your energy. So these arguments or just feeling defeated, you have so much cards about money here. The only thing is the dark side wants you to be aware of where you put your energy. If you're gonna argue with someone, the dark side's like telling you like, bro, we got money to make, okay? What's this Ten of Pentacles here? This could be with family, because Ten of Pentacles is about family. What's the Ten of Pentacles? But it's also about money, so I'm getting both work and family. What's this Ten of Pentacles here? The Queen of Cups. This could be, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It doesn't have to be, but the Queen of Cups is in charge of her emotions, okay? So regardless if you're around a water sign, the dark side wants you to balance your emotions and not be drained so much. Like walk away and be confident because you're about to overcome like big monsters, okay? What's this? What is this? The Knight of Pentacles. What's the Knight of Pentacles about? Oh, okay. The Sun, Leo energy, but I'm gonna put that back. And then you got Three of Pentacles. Again, this could be at work, family, whatever, but you're being called to know where you're putting your energy. And if it's not right, if you know that the argument is leading nowhere, but instead just exchanging bad names, bad words, leave that conversation. What's this Knight of Wands here? Ooh, yes. Okay, you got the Ten of Wands. So there's a lot of work to be had. You have 2 tens here. That's the completion of a cycle. And this is coming up under the Knight of Wands. So it's just telling you to be confident, keep going. You're gonna overcome these monsters in your life. Maybe have boundaries. Bottom of the deck. Wow. You got the Magician as a power bottom card, okay? And so this is the biggest card in your reading. And it's, again, where are you putting your energy? Because the Magician is using his energy to manifest whatever he wills into existence. and interesting. So we're going to continue on for your reading real quick. Hold on. Just. You're manifesting. And so you're manifesting whatever, whatever you've been dreaming, whatever you've been praying for, visualizing. But the thing is, arguments take you away, or just something is taking your energy, and you need that to manifest. Okay. What else? What else needs to be known for this side? What needs to be known for this side? From the dark side. From the dark side. From the dark side. From the dark side. Okay. We got align with your wholeness. You are not your illness, symptoms, or habits. You, the person, are always whole and perfect. So you're whole. And it says vibrational match. You are sending out new signals that are bringing forward positive new experiences. So when you take your energy from these arguments, again, you send out into the universe something that vibes with your energy, a vibrational match, okay? We also have wishing on a star. So I see you've been doing some wishing, praying, spell work, whatever. And it says it's time for you to dream again. Go ahead, make a wish. It just might come true. Okay. Bottom of the deck, spiritual practice. Wow. So, I mean, the dark side is actually telling you could be like a witch or a wizard. I don't know, man or woman. Okay, whatever. Non-binary witcher, wizard, whatever. The thing is they're influencing you to spiritual practice, because that can help you with anger issues. That can help you realize your identity instead of arguing with people. But that also you're a manifester is what the dark side is saying. Okay, let's see what else. Spirit come through for the side. Needs to be known to the side. Yeah, you're heavy in your thoughts. And you're manifesting something, like this person has paint brushes and things like that. Let's see what else Spirit come through. Despair. What else put this off? From the dark side. You have occupation. So a lot of this is about money, business, despair of where you're gonna work. But like they're calling you to regain your energy, think about where you want to go, because that's why we have thoughts here. And don't despair. Be confident. You're overcoming the monsters in your life. You may be feeling like you're running out of time, running from monsters. We also have courthouse here. Contract, things like that. Maybe you'll get a contract in the occupation you're looking for. Let's see what else. What else comes up for you? Just a little bit more. But the main thing is you're a manifester is what I see from the dark side here. Let's see what else. Okay, Spirit come through. What is the message from the dark side to the side? What is the message from the dark side to the side? It says unleash your kindest self, but it says first quarter moon in Capricorn. And this is confirming everything I just said. This talks about finding the balance of your kindest self, but also the Capricorn side, the money side, the goals. Okay, I'm a Capricorn. What's the bottom? Thinking it through with Gemini energy. But yeah, this card, it talks about, let's read it. I'll go ahead and read it. From the dark side, you got Capricorn. And it's funny because earlier you had the devil, and that's Capricorn as well. And this is a message from the dark side. So Capricorn coming through. Okay, let's see what else. First quarter moon in Capricorn. Okay. This is for you. This is the last card. And again, thank you for your donation. It says, are you being too hard on yourself or someone else? Do you think you need to be strict with yourself or other people to get to where you want to go? Your challenge now is to be disciplined in terms of doing what needs to be done to get what you want without sucking all the joy out of it. What did I say? All the energy is being drained, right? And it says, let's see, feeling good about life is one of the most powerful tools you have when it comes to manifesting. So be kind and be your most charming self. Let me say that again. Let me say it again. Feeling good about life is one of the most powerful tools you have when manifesting. The dark side wants you to stop arguing, stop being stressed out, and just feel good. That's how you manifest, okay? And it says, let's see. So be kind and be your most charming self. It's good to be realistic, but you don't want to have the stench of reality so far up your nose that you can no longer smell life's perfumes. Ooh, okay. Stop and smell the roses. The dark side says, and it says, butting heads with others just wears you out in the end. So get into the right mindset for manifesting by deciding you're no longer going to take the bait or provoke a situation. It says the best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Capricorn on a Saturn day, or during Saturn's hour. You can use astrology apps to find Saturn's hour, but it says the first quarter moon in Capricorn takes place when the sun is in Libra and the moon is in Capricorn. It knows that true success comes from the heart. Okay, so that was your reading from the dark side. They want you to lighten up, don't argue. Okay, don't be so rageful, and because it drains your energy. I said it about 3 times, and you're manifesting a life that's really, beautiful. And all you need to do is be confident. If there's haters or something, just walk away. Uh, I deleted like 400 people yesterday on my Facebook, right? And it's not because I hated them, right? But and I'm gonna delete more. I'm deleting everyone I don't really talk to. They don't react to my post. It's not just about ego though. It's more about my energy, okay? Because I'm focusing on business. And so you have to do these certain things if you really want to live the life that you want to live, because your energy is the main thing. It goes into all these things instead of doing the productive things that we need to do day by day to manifest our reality that we're dreaming of. So, yes, stop arguing, cut off the people that you don't really talk to because they just take up space in your brain. Like when I'm looking at Facebook and I see all the people online and I don't even talk to them, I don't, nothing. I was like, it takes up space in my brain because that's another human being looking at me, feeling my energy. Anyway, cut them off, brother or sister. Thank you, Tessa, for allowing me to read you. And much love. I felt like saying a Star Wars quote, like "May the Force be with you," because we just did a message from the dark side or whatever. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and do pile 2 now. I should have turned off the banner and then turned it back on, but I'll just drop the timestamps in the comments. Guys, if you're just tuning in, today, I don't know why, but I just felt called to do a reading from the dark side. We have done already, but if you want the message, I can tell you. Stack number one is Ruby Zoisite. And this resonated a lot with the reading I feel that I just gave, because it's about work as well. If you guys want to like find a new job and just be peaceful with the job, like be peaceful at the job where you're at, but find a new one, definitely get some Ruby Zoisite. And it even showed up in the reading, I feel a little bit. All right, but anyway, moving on. We're on pile 2, the alien head. This is my boyfriend. He's a howlite. He has labradorite eyes. He's an Aquarius. And his name is Howie the Howlite. But anyway, this is pile 2. We're about to get on and jump in, and pile 3 is the skull. So if you are waiting for a reading, just pick a crystal. And again, this is a message from the dark side. So some people won't resonate with that and they can leave, and that's okay. And I'll be here doing a message from the light probably tonight. Okay. But anyway, the timestamps will be in the comments so that you can fast forward to this later. Besides all that, let's get started for the aliens. If you picked alien, drop like 10 aliens in the chat, okay? Spirit come through. What's the dark side? What does the dark side want to tell Pal to? What does the dark side want to tell Pal to? What does the dark side want to tell Pal to? I'm seeing a spaceship in my third eye. Obviously, we're aliens, right? But let's see. Let me clear my energy. Okay, I'm seeing a cow be abducted by a spaceship. So that's some weird energy. That's also like scientific because they're probably probing the cow. But I think that the dark side is telling you weird is it's okay to be weird because I'm getting Aquarius energy as well from the alien. And to do some research because some things are not as weird as they seem. Okay, let's see what the aliens say to you, what the dark side says to you, aliens. Spirit come through. What does the dark side want to tell the aliens? We're gonna do all cards upright. Ooh, okay, interesting. And this kind of looks like the spaceship, right? But it's the Wheel of Fortune. And then we have the Five of Swords. Okay. Uh, hate it, but love it at the same time because this is a cute card, right? He's defeated all his enemies. But anyway, then we have the Knight of Wands, which came up in the reading I just did, but that's okay. Let's see the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Okay. The King of Cups is the bottom of the deck for my alien. Sorry, it's a little shiny. Okay. Now, what I'm seeing here with the King of Cups, this is like someone who should have drowned, but they stayed on top. What is the dark side saying here? Things are turning in your favor. Okay, definitely. There's some kind of good luck happening. I think with your enemies. Yeah. So the dark side, the dark side wants you to chill, okay? Because some kind of karma or something negative is actually about to happen to whoever has been really, 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 really arguing and trying to defame you. And if you've been doing this, you better watch out, okay? But I think that the dark side is saying, like, chill, we got this. Um, because the King of Cups is someone who doesn't get triggered by emotional uh, turmoil, trauma. He's actually very stable. And whatever you're going through, like the dark side is like literally saying to chill because you're gonna defeat this. Okay, let's see what else. Spirit come through. What is the dark side saying to pile two or my alien head? What is the dark side saying to pile two or my aliens? What is the dark side saying to pile two with the aliens? We have soar. It says you are getting ready to fly high above all your obstacles and embrace life in the most magical way. So you're about to be way more free. And it's funny because on this Knight of Wands, he has wings. Okay. So that being said, my aliens, what did I say? I saw a UFO. Okay, that's in the sky. And it's magical. Like you're gonna just soar right over your obstacles. So if you have some arguments, haters, whatever, you're about to go higher than them. The dark side says divine timing. What you are working on now is divinely guided. And then crossroads. A new business adventure, project, or career is currently in the works for you. So some of you guys could be getting a new career. There's something going on. Let's see, at the bottom of the deck, it says path of least resistance. Again, there was some kind of, what did I say? I said the dark side wants you to chill, okay? And it says path of least resistance. When all doors seem to be closed, it's because you have not tried to open the correct one. Okay, let's see what else. So the dark side is really, really coming in to say you're good, okay? To relax, to chill, because your enemies, your obstacles are really not a threat to you, and you need to be more confident. Spirit come through for my aliens. What is the dark side saying to pile two with my aliens? What is the dark side saying to pile two with my aliens? We have Mercury retrograde, reinvention, and we're actually about to be in a Mercury retrograde. We have fourth house with root, belongs to Cancer, mama vibes, where you buy a home, where you set down your roots. Some of you are just like different than your family. and you just need to reinvent yourself and not worry about what they think, okay? Because you're an alien, right? You're an alien, and so you do things differently. But when you think of aliens, do you ever picture them cussing people out or arguing? No, they're a higher being, okay? And so aliens know they're different. They know they're from another world. They have their own soul tribe, but you're reinventing yourself, and you don't have to be ashamed, especially if you're getting criticism from family, okay? Because you're at a crossroads and you're doing different things. Yeah, void, of course, moon, missing. Interesting. Bottom of the deck. Wow. You got third house with messages. And this gives me alien vibes, okay? Like, like, look at all those messages, okay? And so third house also has to do with our siblings as well. But mainly this is about communicating, being confident in your alien head, okay? You're going on a crossroad. You're really about to soar. You're about to experience life on a whole new level, and you're flying over these obstacles. Things are actually turning better for you, except for the fact that you always going to have them haters piled to, and they're just hating because you're an alien from another world. And, communicating. We also have Mercury retrograde and communicating here. So spirit is also, or the dark side is confirming to you that this Mercury retrograde that we're actually entering is going to help you to be more introspective, to find out who you really are. Don't get into arguments with others for the next month, okay? And it's probably inevitable. I'm seeing like warrior energy in this Mercury retrograde card. But just try to walk away from the arguments and know yourself, because in Mercury retrograde, I posted this on the wall the other day. It's not really about understanding understanding others. Oh, excuse me. And Mercury retrograde is not really about other people understanding us. It's more about us understanding us. So if you're just going to try to like explain who you are and how you feel, that's okay to do. But just understand we're in a Mercury retrograde, so they're really not going to understand on top of their already lack of understanding. So the fallen, I keep wanting to say the fallen angels, but the dark side really wants you to reinvent yourself, trust yourself, know that these obstacles, you're about to fly over them, and you're going to be so confident, and to shed the past and be a new you is what I'm seeing. Spirit, come through. What is the dark side saying to Paul Two to my alien heads? Ooh. We have revolution, and then we also have history, someone from your past, like I said, and then we have love. Okay, so this is telling me as well, like, if you stay true to who you really are, despite the arguments, uh, you could even attract a lover. Now, I'm going to read this fallen angel, but I want to pull one of these first. Excuse me. Spirit, come through. What is the dark side? What is the dark side telling pile 2 with my aliens? What is the dark side saying to pile 2 with my aliens? Excuse me. Spirit, come through. What is the dark side saying to pile 2? Okay. We'll take it. And what's under that? Aquarius, Gemini and Aquarius, right? And it says reflect on your priorities, but the main one is embrace the flow of life, which confirms everything I feel. And we're going to read that one. At the bottom, it says be proud of yourself. Okay, that's the same energy as the Knight of Wands that I pulled. So the dark side wants you to be proud of yourself, embrace the flow of life. Again, you're getting big Gemini energy. You have the third house. You have Mercury retrograde, and Mercury rules over Gemini, and then you have Gemini, okay, which is all about communication. And Gemini's, again, the third house also has to do with our siblings, and also a big energy of Gemini is taking on other people's energy because they're the twins, okay? So sometimes they mask their real self, and you're being called to shed that fake you. Okay, be the real you. Even if people are hating, even if they say some slick shit, okay, you're being called to chill. You're being called to know, trust in divine timing, your path, and be the person you want to be, regardless of what others think. I'm gonna pull actually one more from this one, and then I'm gonna read this fallen angel. So let's see. Spirit come through. Main message from the dark side to. I'm gonna take that one. Tantric journey. Oh my. Bottom of the deck is synergy. So this confirms with this love at the bottom, like even if you're around haters or people who can't understand the new you, you're going to attract, if you don't have already, a tantric journey. And that's real lit. Okay, it says the frequency of tantric journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we intrinsically hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experiences with ourselves and with another. Okay, so the dark side wants you to embrace your sensuality and your true self, because then you not only will you understand yourself, but you'll be able to have a tantric journey. What am I doing with my hands over here? Tantric journey with another person, and experience wholeness from your sensuality with another. But you must reinvent yourself first, is what the dark side is saying. Now let's see what this says. Okay, and it says, at times of confusion and misunderstanding, seek like-minded aliens. Okay, I said allies, but same thing, right? I bet allies has something to do with the word alien. That being said, pile two. Again, that you're experiencing times of confusion or arguments or whatever, but you're being called to. And it's funny too, because this stone, howlite, is used to calm anger. Okay, so that being said, the dark side really wants you to calm that anger, okay, and have the vision, because it has labradite eyes, and and that's about transformation and magic. But anyway, the dark side says again, at times of confusion and misunderstanding, seek like-minded allies, and it says Propolis originally dwelt in the site of the Tower of Babylon, when she often took the form of a bright pillar of flame or a figure with an owl's head against a background of flames, the owl being her totem bird. She is the enemy of complacency and arrogance and likes to stir up conflict and war, giving generous aid to the side that she favors. Her appearance heralds revolution and upheaval that may be alarming and cause some grief, but can lead to good in the end. So, okay, the dark side is saying there's lots of conflict around you. Stay true to you. Do a revolution, okay, but find yourself at least. Find yourself at least. And especially with family, whoever this is with, okay? But you're being called to embrace the flow of life. Did I read that one? Let's see. Did I read that one? Full Moon and Gemini. Let's read this one. Let's see if I read it. Full Moon and Gemini. It says, have you been fast talking lately, or is someone trying to fast talk you? Yeah. And it says, your best bet could simply be to keep quiet for a while. You or someone else in this situation needs some space. Taking a moment out of the constant carry on will allow you to see what's going on. There's a tug of war between worrying about all the details of how to solve your issue and taking a moment to get some more perspective. Let life flow. Okay. I was thinking of the other card I pulled for y'all. And it says, let's see, let life flow. Gratitude will help. It's a good time to change your mind about someone or something. It says, strike a balance between talking rings around people and seeing what they have to teach you. It's important to accept where you are so you can move to where you want to be. It says, affirmation, I share kind, loving words with the people in my life. And it says, the full moon in Gemini takes place when the sun is in Sagittarius and the moon is in Gemini. So both of those are, Sagittarius is about speaking bluntly, okay? So anyway, just remember to speak kindly to your haters, because you're really about to soar over every obstacle in your way. And really, they're a distraction to your journey. You know, with the King of Cups that I pulled for you, he's very socially intelligent. He's very social. He knows himself. He's been through a lot, and he can just keep on going. He's very empathic. He takes on the feelings of others, but he's a master of his feelings. So, you know, the dark side wants you to chill a little bit around those who cause conflict around you so that you can pursue your higher ambitions. Let's talk about that. That being said, we about to read pile 3. Hi guys, I'm not doing any readings at the moment. I'm actually gonna leave after this third one, unless there's any donations. But we just did pile 1 with the Ruby Zoisite Dragon. We did pile 2 with the Howlite Dragon. Excuse me, the Howlite Alien. And we're moving on to pile 3 with this Bloodstone Skull. Okay, this is a message on what the dark side wants to tell you. That being said, we're about to get started. If that resonated with you, pile 2, and you enjoyed that message, drop some alien heads, okay? Drop some aliens in the chat. All right, so we're gonna get on to pile 3. I'm excited. I picked this stack, okay? All right. And again, guys, it's $15 for a reading. Or 2,000 stars through Facebook. But whatever you need, I'm here, okay? But I'm not going to be doing free readings at the end of this live. I do free readings, but not right now because I'm a little bit drained and I'm hungry. And I'm going to go eat snacks and watch movies, okay? But we are going to move on to pile 3. And the banner is changed, okay? So whoever picked the skull, get back to the comments. Whoever picks the skull, drop a bunch of skull emojis, okay? This is the message from the dark side to you. All right, let's get in. Still come through. What is the dark side saying? Okay, to pile 3. Wow. Look at this. Y'all picked the skull, and this person is holding a skull. I love when that happens. You also have the 5 of Wands. Oh shit, excuse me. You have 2 5s here and the 5 of Wands. And that is diversity, different opinions. And then you have strength. Wow. What is the dark side saying to you? Bottom of the deck. The 8 of Swords. All right. So you've experienced some lost pile 3, just like it's so crazy that y'all picked the skull and then he's holding a skull, right? That is the universe talking. Well, apparently the dark side talking today. The dark side sees that you can be very in your head, pile 3. Obviously, you picked the skull, right? It's a head. That being said, with the 8 of Swords, you're actually limiting yourself. And the the dark side, I keep wanting to say dark angels, fallen side, whatever, same thing. The dark side says that you're limiting yourself because of the opinions of others. We have the 5 of Wands, and that's about diversity, people not seeing eye to eye, even trying to trip up other people. But the thing is, you're not being called to worry about them. The dark side is reminding you how passionate you are. We have strength here, not just passionate, strong, okay? And this is Leo energy. So, I mean, the dark side sees that you're a leader, but that you're limiting yourself and that you also experience loss and you're crying over the loss and not really counting the blessings of what you have. That being said, they want you to be free. Like in the strength card, she's about to fly, right? She's like feeling the wind. She doesn't care. Well, she does. I mean, she cares, but she's been through a lot. Strength represents being through a lot and becoming stronger because of it. You've experienced loss. You've experienced haters, different people talking ish, and now your biggest problem is yourself not seeing how strong you are, how powerful you are, okay? That being said, let's pull some more. With strength there, I'm trying to think. There's like a big message I feel I'm missing, but we'll connect the dots here. But I just feel you're about to be more free. The dark side wants you to be free and know your power. Let's get it. Guys, I'm doing a pick a card on what the dark side wants to tell you. We did stack number 1 with the Ruby Zoisite Dragon, stack 2 with the Alien, and now we're on stack 3 with the Skull, as you see in the banner right here. That being said, I'm not going to do any free readings today, but if y'all want one, it's $15. I'll be back later, maybe tonight, okay? But also, I'll be on TikTok here later. So if y'all want to catch me there, I'll be on TikTok. All right, so here come through for my skulls. What is the dark side saying to my skull people? What does the dark side really want to say to my skulls? Let's see who picked a skull. Hi, Carol Jarrett. Here come through. What does the dark side want to say to the skull? It says conscious living. It says that those healthy changes you have been meaning to make are imperative for you now. So if you guys have been wanting to go on a diet, the dark side would advise that. The healthy changes that you're making. Yeah, because like this is also like in your future, the dark side wants to not just show you how strong you are spiritually, but the dark side often speaks more of material things. So they want you to know your body is going to be looking good in the future, but you need to get your mind off of the loss and the opinions of others, and even get your mind off of self-limiting beliefs, because you're living a conscious life. And so we also got inner dialogue. Yeah. And I was just telling earlier a person who got a reading for their weight, it starts from within. And it says, in order for things around you to change, you must first change your inner dialogue. Let's see what else. And soul contract. Yeah. So, okay. And before you were born, you agreed to partake in specific experiences that assist in the evolution of your soul. Your soul is definitely evolving in this lifetime, but the dark side wants you to know that some of these relationships that you've been through um, were meant to trigger you to grow. Okay, and they were actually also meant to trigger you to diet. The dark side. Okay, just saying, they were meant to trigger you, but mainly to evolve, and you're becoming stronger because of the losses and because of the haters, even. So they want you to know how powerful you are, but also that you're going to be very strong in the future. Your body's going to be looking right. You're going to be feeling good. Bottom of the deck, it says, wishing on a star. It's time for you to dream again. Go ahead, make a wish. It just might come true. So like that's giving me the energy like you came out of the darkness, the lost, haters, backstabbers, gossipers, and now it's time for you to dream. Now it's time for you to live your life, okay? But some of these people that was like so horrible to you, it was a contract before you were born in the spirit world to say, hey, when we meet, you're going to teach me this and you're going to teach me this so that we can both evolve, right? And so some of the people who you've experienced depression, tears, different opinions, haters, whatever, they really made you stronger. All right, Spirit, come through for my skulls here. What are you saying to my skulls? The dark side, excuse me, Spirit. What's the dark side want to tell Pile 3? What's the dark side want to tell Pile 3? What's the dark side want to tell Pile 3? We have 2 5s. Oh, and then we have Jupiter with 7. Okay, Sagittarius energy. So it says abundance, like, okay. And then we have North Node with life purpose. What? And then fire element, desire. What I say earlier, I pulled strength card, right? And I said, this is, I don't know the word I said, but I think I said desire, fire, whatever, but I didn't use the word strength. And it's because I was getting the fire energy from Leo. So you're going to be looking hot, pile three, whoever picked the skull. And also you're now, what's the bottom? Capricorn, which is the devil in tarot. But anyway, Capricorn. It says, I use. Okay. And Capricorn's key phrase is I use and also I master, because not because they necessarily use people. I guess you could say they do, but they climb the corporate ladder. They use their resources. Okay. And again, I feel like the dark side is telling you to use your exes, use your troubles, use your all you've been through to pursue your life purpose and what makes you hot now. Okay, what sets you on fire. And there's so much abundance in your future because you are living a conscious life. But I feel like they're saying it's coming from your exes and those who have wronged you. Okay. But you're living your life purpose. That's beautiful. And there's so much abundance. I feel the dark side would be telling you to use people if you have to, but I think this is more saying that the dark side is saying to use your dark experiences for, I guess you could say, the light, but they want to tell you that your body is going to be on fire. Ooh, okay, Spirit come through. What's the dark side saying to pile three with the skulls here? Oh, let's see. What's the bottom? Love. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, we got the same one as, oh, no, we didn't. It says mystery. And this is like mermaid energy from this fallen angel. Let's read about it. Where's it at? Let me pull another card before I find, oh, there it is. I'm gonna pull another card first. Here come through for pile three, those who chose the skull. Those who chose the skull. Guys, I'm not doing free readings right now. I will be on TikTok though, so follow me on TikTok if you have one. Yeah, I'm not doing free readings right now because I'm hungry. Otherwise, I would. Fear come through. What needs to be known for pile three? The message from the dark side. The message from the dark side. Message from the dark side. Synergy, bottom of the deck. Allowance. Yeah. Allow, the dark side wants you to allow what has happened to you, pile three. Come here. Jasper wants to say hi. He's from the dark side. Come here. Ooh, gross. Gross, not on camera. Oh, I love my chihuahua. The dark side wants you to allow what has happened, okay? Oh, and then under that is universal love. Love keeps trying to pop up, and then dynamic. So be careful. Some people may try to come back because I'm getting like a three-way relationship, and you need to be aware of that. But universal love. This is one of my favorite cards. Let me read it. It says universal love activates the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole existence in itself. Okay. And that being said, spirit, the fallen angels, the dark side wants you to know that yes, you've experienced pain. Yes, you've experienced loss, depression, haters. Ugh, don't get me started. But you need to allow what has happened, and pursue something better that sets your soul on fire, your purpose even. This happened for a reason. That's why we have allowance here. And it's so that you would find love, because we even have love at the bottom of these fallen angels over here. Allowance says, the frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. And Jupiter is about expansion as well. So, that being said, allow what is next. Don't just allow what has happened to you, but allow what comes next, because you're being called to change your inner dialogue, and there's some soul contracts coming your way. Interesting. So let's read this one. Where is the book? Here it is. 38. All right. And it says events below the surface are influencing your life. Examine your dreams for clues. Pile 3. And it says Croquelle is a beautiful queenly angel with flowing dark hair. She reveals the dark mysteries of the soul through divination and dreams. With her as your guide, you can thread the maze of your life with confidence. But as an enemy, she will conjure storms and phantoms from the underworld to alarm and confuse you. On the whole, though, she is a benevolent spirit, keen to guide and slow to take offense. So this actually confirms that pile 3, there's things inside of you that are influencing current circumstances. Okay? What are you doing, Grandma? Oh Lord. All right, be safe. Spirit come through. What needs to be known for power 3 with the skull crystal? What is the dark side saying? What is the dark side saying to power 3? What is the dark side saying to power 3? I'll take this one. It says detox. Ooh, yes. We've been talking about the body. Okay. I feel like the dark side is saying you're about to have an abundant life. And again, there's some things on the inside that you need to take care of. But detox, drink water, eat right, be healthy. Don't let depression cause you to go into a hole because you dealt with some haters. Because ultimately you're going to be more successful than they are, and so you just really need to detox from these toxic people. Bottom of the deck. Take a reality check with full moon and Capricorn. The dark side is saying, be real, okay? Take a reality check, allow what happened, and make a dream come true. Under there is vibrational match. Every single bottom of the deck I pull up like this, which is the bottom, there's love right under that. So the dark side wants you to know there's love right around the corner, but you got some purging to do. If you already have a lover, I mean, of course, but you still might have some purging to do. But a rekindling of love. That's what I'm getting from the fire. But let's see what else. Spirit comes through. What's the dark side saying to pile 3? What's the dark side saying to pile 3? We have occupation. We have concern. Bad health. But this just confirms to me that, again, the dark side wants you to focus on your health, and you're going on a journey is the main thing. Like, you're moving forward. You have the north node, which is life's purpose. You're going north. You're moving ahead. Stay working. But the concern, again, same as pile 1, because we had this combination. When we are so focused on depression and what has happened to us and things like that, it can manifest as bad health. So most of y'all's reading, pile 3, was about health and having a clear mind. Stay working as best you can because you're about to go on a journey. You could be traveling soon. All right. Yeah, because even with this one, there's talked about storms. But there's something on the inside that y'all need to release, I feel. Let's see what else. I'm pulling extra because I picked the stack. So here come through for pile 3. What is the dark side saying to pile 3? What is the dark side saying to pile 3? We have the moon with perception. That can talk about fear. But again, switch your perception. Ooh, we have Capricorn that came up earlier. Oh, right here. Capricorn. And it says achieve. So it's time for, and when the moon is in Capricorn, okay, some of y'all might have some mama issues. Not me. I love my mama. Grandma, that's going to be on live. Who are you talking to? Yeah, you're going to have to go over there. And then we have transist. Okay. So the bottom of the deck, ooh, it says sextile. So y'all are going to be feeling sexy. You're going to achieve some things, and you're transitioning from pain. You're transitioning from spilled milk, okay? And you're going to be the victor. Capricorns bounce back. It's funny, again, Capricorn connects to the devil card in tarot. We are doing a message from the dark side, just a reminder. I mean, and it just connects to the devil card because the devil card in tarot, it's like a red devil, but that's really connected to Pan, the god of fertility and things like that in Greek mythology. But anyway, and let me just, yeah, we have sextile, and that's energies working together. But to me, it's giving me a sexy, like y'all are gonna be, y'all are gonna be real sexy, pile 3, okay? And I picked this stack, and I'm on a diet, so y'all better watch me, okay? Let's see a little bit more. We'll come through for pile 3. What are you doing, Grandma? Oh, you did? I love you. You want to get us some Wendy's? Yeah. I'm so fucking hungry. Unless you want to go to Braun. No. Okay, get me some Wendy's since it's closed. Just a triple burger, no buns, side mayo, and a chicken patty with no honey mustard or bread or vegetables, side of mayo. All right, well, I'm just hoping for the best. Love you, Grandma. Bye-bye. All right. Spirit come through. What is the main message from the dark side to pile 3? What is the main message from the dark side to pile 3? The dark side wants you to focus on your body, pile 3. What is the dark side? Pile 3. We literally have so much. We have 2 cards from the dark side, and this one wanted to come out as I was talking to my grandma. Okay, bottom of the deck. It says, no need to fear. Like, yeah, pile 3, there's some things inside of you that needs to be purged, okay, that needs to be dealt with. Now, don't try to rush it because you're making transitions, you're overcoming. But there's like this fear because of the loss you've experienced. It's all in your head. That's why you picked the skull, okay? And this stone, guys, get some bloodstone if you enjoy this message or whatever, because it will attract the positive qualities of this message. But like, again, it says, no need to fear. We're going to read this one with nonsense. It's time to talk sense. It's in reverse. We did have the 5 of Wands. So that being said, another message from the dark side is that whatever people are saying of you, because look, okay, we have the Queen of Hearts here. And the Queen of Hearts was rude. Over every little thing, she would say, off with their head, off with their head, off with their head. But this is the part in Alice in Wonderland where she said, off with nonsense, okay? Basically, off with you, girl, okay? And so the dark side doesn't want you to pay so much attention to what other people are saying, but more about your own identity. It says, forget who you are. And it says, conditioning falls away. Memory no longer defines you. Okay? Let me say that again. Memory no longer defines you. This is a peaceful card. And you're starting a whole new world, a whole new life, like Alice in Wonderland. But there's some fears that need to be dealt with. Some nonsense, people speaking nonsense is what I see here. And the dark side wants you to know that you can bounce back. And I love this message coming up last. Okay, let's read this, the reverse meaning of this one just real quick. 28. And it says, backing down at the moment of truth, running from a confrontation, allowing someone to intimidate you, and an ability to find the courage within. And you have the strength card, pile 3. Okay. The dark side wants you to know you better step up in your courageous energy, okay? You know, and you don't have to like bitch slap anybody with your words, but you have to stand up for yourself. You need to stop, not, don't be a coward. And we literally have no need to fear in reverse, but yet we have strength here. And it's because of identity. And so the dark side wants you to embrace your identity. Again, let me say it again, down at the moment of truth, running from a confrontation, allowing someone to intimidate you, an inability to find the courage within, fear of punishment, loss of voice, believing you cannot be brave without being aggressive. Let me say that again, believing you cannot be brave without being aggressive. Believing you cannot be brave. I cannot be brave without being aggressive. So you can be brave without, like I just said, bitch slapping someone. Because we had the Five of Wands, then strength. What a crazy synchronicity, okay? You don't have to bitch slap no one to be brave, to be confident in who you are, to be triggered, okay? And then we have this no need to fear. Let's read that one. And it's in reverse. It says timidity, despite all that is available to you, a refusal to behave in an empowered way, being craven, fearful, or given way to others because you believe them to be more powerful than you, allowing others to treat you poorly because you believe they are better than you, unwarranted lack of confidence. Okay? The main thing is that the dark side wants you to be in this energy. So I'm going to read the whole thing of this one. This is the main message to you from the dark side. Okay? But you're going to bounce back. You're going to be in good health. But there's these things inside of you when it comes to different opinions of others where you back down, you get afraid, low key, okay? And the dark side is just, confronting this in you so that you can be more successful. We have a lot of cards of success, and to address the people. That's why we have detox here. Address the people that really get you in your head, that make you doubt yourself. And we had the Eight of Swords at the bottom. And so the dark side really wants you to embrace who you are, be confident, and stop letting other people who say different things, nonsense is what it literally says here, get to you, because you're so powerful, is what the dark side says, okay? And so let's see what else we got here. We have forget who you are. This is the main message from the dark side to pile 3. Get out of your head, okay? And it says forget who you are. Conditioning falls away. Memory no longer defines you. So a lot of this is about memories of the past and stuff like that. But it says, what do you call yourself? The fawn said at last, such a soft, sweet voice it had. I wish I knew, thought poor Alice. She answered rather sadly, nothing just now. Think again, it said. That won't do. Alice thought, but nothing came of it. Please, would you tell me what you call yourself? She said timidly. I think that might help a little. I'll tell you if you'll come a little further on, the fawn said. I can't remember here. So they walked on together through the wood. Alice with her arms clasped lovingly around the soft neck of the fawn till they came out into another open field. It says, you are amidst a new experience. This is what the dark side wants to tell you, pile 3. One in which you have no idea of who you are anymore. Paradoxically, this apparent loss of self is a beautiful gift. The loss of memory of the self, the absence of the conditioning that defines us, means we can approach new people and situations with an innocence and freshness. This is an opportunity to connect from the heart. So it is with Alice when she enters a looking glass forest with magical powers. All who enter forget who they are, thus not knowing who he ought to be, frightened of a human. Oh, excuse me. Let me see where I was. So it is with Alice when she enters a looking glass forest with magical powers. All who enter forget who they are. Thus, not knowing he ought to be frightened of a human, a fawn approaches Alice. She responds with an incredible fondness for the fawn, and they meet in simple affection, connection, and friendship. When we forget what we have been taught to fear or hate, it brings the opportunity for a whole series of beautiful relationships to blossom. This is the situation you find yourself in now. Forget what you tell yourself you are. Forget what others have said you ought to be. Forget the enmity, the avoidance, the fear we live with far too often. Forget who you have been taught to be. Instead, reawaken the innocence of the soul, unknown thyself. Accept the mystery of you, which we pulled mystery earlier. Yeah, right here. The mystery. And it talks about the subconscious mind as well. Okay? And it says, within that open up space, within that forest where we all returned to our ancient, most natural self, we can all be one again. And it says, you are discovering what can happen when you rely less on conditioning, memory, and civilization, and more on heart, receptivity, and nature. New friendships, connections, gentleness, and joy will be yours. Okay? Is what the dark side want to tell you. The dark side, obviously, with this fallen angel card, can be in our minds, okay? They know our minds, the dark side does. And this even talks about like a fallen angel who is a master of the mind and making it have storms, or it can be very peaceful. That being said, you're transitioning, Paul 3. Stay focused on your body, on yourself, and coming up, but address those wounds within you that come from family conditioning, um, and just the way you were raised, just the way you, not even that, just the way you started to believe as you grew up. It's time to erase all that fear, all that fear. It ain't pretty, okay? And ultimately, you're pursuing your life purpose now, and there's so much abundance. There's just some inner dialogue you're you're changing, you're doing, and ultimately it's leading to love. I really do believe that. True love, okay, because you're really finding yourself. Remember how strong and free you are. Look, she ain't afraid that she's at the end of the cliff, right? Okay, this is Leo energy. What are you passionate about? Confidence in yourself, but this is also strength is a quiet energy, and it's funny because it came right after the Five of Wands, which isn't so quiet, and the loss, the fear that you've experienced, the depression, but no, it made you stronger, and even a little bit more eloquent in your speaking, because you dealt with haters and stuff like that. But you're being called not to fear. The dark side wants you to embrace life in the most magical way and know your own power, know how strong you are. Let's go ahead and just read one more with Detoxify before I go, with this Taurus energy. Gotta love Taurus, right? We're in Taurus season. All right. Oops, turned one too many. All right. And it says you need a detox to restore equilibrium to your situation. Excuse me. Perhaps you've been obsessing and have fallen into a negative headspace. What? All of this is about the head, and y'all pick the skull. And it says, whatever the case, you need to release any dramas, possessiveness, and stubbornness to free up everything. Digging your heels in won't help, and neither will allowing yourself to be mean. It could be yes, digging your heels. Like, don't allow yourself to be mean, Power Three, because I know how it is. Because I pick Power Three. I'll go off on someone, and I'm a Capricorn, which that came up too. And Capricorns, when they're angry, baby, it's not pretty. But the dark side is even saying, hey, you don't got to do all that to be powerful. You don't have to do all that to be strong, but focus on your body, focus on your fears, and that's what makes you really strong, okay? It says digging your heels in won't help, and neither will allowing yourself to be mean. It could be a spiritual, emotional, or physical detox. I'm gonna do all three, right? I'm on a diet. Y'all just heard me ordering from Wendy's from my grandma, but no buns, no buns, no carbs, baby. We drinking Diet Cokes and waters and meat and vegetables. That's all. But anyway, it said, and I've lost 30 pounds, so holla. But anyway, it says it could be a spiritual, emotional, or physical detox that's called for. And it says find a balance between what your heart wants and what is practical next step to take. Your challenge now is to balance yourself emotionally. This might not be easy, but it'll boost your manifesting ability far more than if you're over emotional and therefore out of alignment. It says, I express love and love comes back to me. What? What? This is what I like. I kept seeing love in all your readings. So as you instead of instead of focusing on the loss, the fear, the hate, the different opinions, if you just focus on your power, expressing your heart, love, and taking those practical steps, I guarantee you guys are gonna have a new lover. That's what the dark side said. Okay, but anyway, it says the full moon in Taurus takes place when the sun is in Scorpio and the moon is in Taurus. That makes sense, right? With that Scorpio energy, it's very intense. All right. Don't be dramatic, is what the dark side is saying, which is funny because Leo rules the fifth house of drama, pleasure, all of that. And then we have this Five of Cups, and they're literally holding the skull. I think they did that in drama and plays and stuff too. So, like, don't be so dramatic around the different opinions of others, but know your power. Know your strength. Know what you've been through. You don't even have to bitch slap people with your words. Real power, it just has to say two words, like peace be still, like Jesus on the boat, okay? When it was in a storm, and all he had to say is peace be still. And the storm went away. Okay. So you don't have to say nothing crazy, lash out at people, be nice to people, focus on your health, and know that you're transforming is what the dark side wants to tell you. But yes, we do deal with people who speak a lot of nonsense, who speak a lot of shit. But the main point is forgetting who you are, forgetting who they are, and just living in a new life, okay? Living a life that's more aligned with your soul and your happiness and just who you really are at the core, besides what you've learned to be. Okay. So that was very interesting. Very interesting. I think I'm gonna go now because I'm waiting on my snacks to get back. I'm gonna go watch a movie. I'm gonna take a nap. I cannot wait to just take a good nap. Good solid nap. And then wake up and have a smoke. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. If you did, I hope that this reading resonated with you in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, I'm not really doing free readings on Facebook anymore. I do occasionally. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, but I'm mainly using my Facebook for pick a cards because it posts on both Facebook and YouTube. And so I try to just focus on my pick a cards. If occasionally I do some free readings, but my readings are 15. If you guys ever want one, that's cheap, okay? And I got to make my money too. So I mean, I gotta do my own thing. But I do free readings on TikTok, so follow me on there. And again, I do them occasionally here, but I'm more focused on just doing these pick a cards, whatever spirit tells me or whatever I feel called to do that day. So yeah. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. I really don't do free readings on again Facebook because I'm focusing on pick a cards. However, occasionally y'all can catch me and I'll feel like doing it. And then sometimes I won't because I'm just doing the pick a card. So don't take it personal, but I'm just going with the flow. All right. Anyways, much love. Thank y'all for watching. Have a beautiful day and love yourself. All right. Let me get one message actually for everyone after I just said all that. Let's get a general message for everyone who's still watching. And me. Spirit come through, general message for people who are still watching and me. What needs to be known today? What's the general message? When people watch this video, what's the general message? Yes, 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 yes. General message of the day is shine like the star you are. Okay? We just did a reading on the darkness, but you're like a star in the darkness, okay? This is your most authentic self with when the star comes up. And this is you may feel weird by doing this, but this is actually what makes you a star. Okay? Other people see it and they want to be like it. Even though you feel weird doing it and even though it's a part of yourself, other people want to give into your ministry, into your life, and you're gonna attract equal. Yes, sorry, I'm getting excited here. Spirit is saying when you stay true to your authentic self, like the star card, you are going to attract equal relationships. Not only that, but love. Okay, and look, the strength card is coming out of this now, and we just had that in the Gothic Tarot in the last reading. So be passionate of who you are. Speak your voice. You don't have to be all loud. You're natural. You're the natural person who you are attracts. It's like a magnet that attracts people just like you. And so if you're feeling low or like you're in an atmosphere that doesn't really appreciate you, continue to be your beautiful, authentic self down to the core, and it's gonna attract people just like you. Okay. What else? What else, Spirit? What is the main message for the collective today? I love it. The bottom. Yes, it's confirming everything. It says believe strange encounters. I was just talking about feeling weird. And then we have, yeah, it's confirming everything I just said. Be your authentic self. And then this says messages for a rabbit service to the animal world. Sometimes animals can be more delightful than humans. Now at the bottom of the deck, we do have Queen of Pentacles. There's this bird here. So know that not only that, by being yourself and these strange encounters, that you are even manifesting prosperity, money, and abundance. Okay. Uh, as you see in this deck, Alice, she's wearing a crown. I love this card. It's one of my favorites because I have this unicorn on my arm. I'm also an Aquarius moon, so I connect with this card. This is why I get this message so clearly. And I know that Spirit is saying, stay true to your weird self. This is literally what this card says. Because Alice meets a unicorn. And let's go ahead and read it. Shoot. I mean, it really connects. But what was the other one? Oh, yeah, that was service to the animal world. Which, yeah, take notes, guys. If you see any animals cross your path, just Google it. The animal spirit meaning of that message. It can tell you a lot. But anyway, this is the main message for the collective. So I'm going to read the whole thing and then I'll be done. And it says, do you know I always thought unicorns were fabulous monsters, too. I never saw one alive before. Well, now that we have seen each other, said the unicorn. If you'll believe in me, I'll believe in you, and that's a bargain. Oh, that is so beautiful. Okay, this is for the collective. Believe in someone, and then also know that we believe in you too. Okay. And it says, when Alice and the unicorn meet and through the looking glass, neither of them can quite believe what is taking place. For the unicorn, humans are legendary, particularly human children. He never quite believed they were real and thought them to be fabulous monsters. Alice, in her own way, says she never thought unicorns were real either, but there they are, two fabulous monsters, and they teach, hold on, and they each must accept the reality of the other's existence. This could be taking place in your life at present. You could be meeting people whose experiences are most unlike those you've had thus far. You may be hold on, I'm sorry, I'm getting tired, encountering spirit beings at mystical events that make you wonder at the very nature of reality itself. Once you have experienced the strange reality of people unlike yourself, or the spiritual encounters with guides, visions, or prophetic dreams that leave you marveling at the universe, you can no longer deny the existence of such things. Then your existence will seem just as strange to others. This card asks you to accept that others unlike yourself exist. They will then accept your differences too. In this way, we can begin to believe in each other and live side by side as different as we may be. Oh, that's so beautiful. Okay, sorry. And it says divination. Meeting people who are very unlike people you have met before. Mystic events and peculiar experiences. Interacting with different cultures, customs, and belief systems. Mystical encounters with elemental beings who interact with you. Finding they are just as real as you. Discovering new places, environments, even climates that are different to any you have experienced before. Something unusual that is most decidedly as real as you are. I loved this message, this end message, and even the messages from the dark side, okay? That dark side, all right? Anyway, um, much love to you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being my friend. I'm going to go and rest. Goodbye. Peace.